pew, 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 pew. Cool music. Put it. Pew, pew, yeah. What's up, guys? Aaron Hurley back here. We got another replay. We're in the FV4 202, which has time to list out a few stats now for Adam. We got an 83.4mm gun with 226mm of penetration, 230 average damage, 6.6 second reload, 0.21 aiming time, 0.3 dispersion at 100 meters, 200mm of frontal turret armor, which when you use your 10 degrees of gun depression basically means no one can pin you. Very bad hull armor though. We get 50 km/h top speed limit. And an okay power to weight ratio. So I'm playing with Sammy again. He's in his T44. T44 is another very good tank, and it's encounter on Redshire. So we're gonna go into the middle, and we're gonna play it safe for the first while of this battle anyway. Most of our team is either AFK in spawn or going to the 9-0 line to fight out with all the heavies, which is not a great idea because they have a Type 4 and Type 4. So I move up here to this position. I spot a Jagdtiger 88 and I take a well aimed shot, but it dips completely and goes straight into his tracks, so no damage. And then I take a bad shot here. The subversion just dropped below the rise before I could shoot him, and I get spotted, which means that there is a tank in D4 C5 area, so I have to be more careful of that. And the problem with the four of us being here is if one of us gets spotted and we get shot at, any four of us could get hit, which means I'd be responsible pretty much. Then we take a shot IS-3 and Stalin says no, so bounces. And then the base capture is on 23% right now. So Sammy says, come on, Iron, we'll go defend the base. So I move over with Sammy. Come on. Jesus, I'm pretty slow. Sammy's way ahead of me. Sammy's quite a good player, so I like to listen to him sometimes. As I go over and try and see if I can poke on this T54 lightweight, or at least not get spotted by him while I go over. There's a T54. Me and Sammy both shoot him. He gets a shot at Sammy. That's okay. And now comes the worst part of this replay. There's this VK. VK4503A. And me and Sammy are just wasting shots trying to shoot him through the tiniest gap. Like that shot there, that's an okay shot. I take that shot other times. Now Sammy's side scraping, which makes it hard for me to shoot people. And as T54 backing up, he gets unlit, so I blind fire him, and it does actually hit him. I don't know how he got unspotted while I have max U range, but anyway. Sammy hits him and tracks him, and then I hit him again for 226, which brings down the damage up to almost 500, which is not good at all. You want to do your hit points and damage in every game. So taking all these shots, this VK is not that smart at all. And if I had just gone a little bit to the right here, right, and protected myself with a rock from the campers that I knew were there, I wouldn't have taken a shot from the STRV or the Ferdinand. And the Ferdinand blew out my turret, so I had to fix that. Like, it was a bad play. And for only like 194 damage, and not even killing him, it's not worth it at all. So Sammy decides to go all in, and he rushes over the top to get the STRV 1030, and I see the VK and I'm like, alright, Sammy's dead, GG, well played. But Sammy makes it and the VK goes and dies, so I rush in to try and help Sammy, because he's my platoon mate obviously, but he really doesn't need help. So I take the worst shot you've ever seen. I turn on auto aim, which for all of you don't know, it's basically an aimbot, but it aims the very center of the tank, which could be like heavily armored, so you wouldn't pen anyway. And completely miss it. And then the T-54 lightweight gets spotted rushing Sammy. And Sammy, right? Sammy's a one-shot. I'll show you here in a second. See, Sammy's a one-shot, 113 health, right? T-54 does 250. So I have to somehow get in the way of the T-54 and Sammy, so Sammy can survive. I can take 2 shots from the T-54. So Sammy shoots him, and the T-54 bounces. I slow down, I shoot him, and I use the slope to accelerate myself just fast enough that I get right in the way, bounce the T-54 shot. Sammy is still alive, and the T-54 lightweight is dead now. And if more people did this, World of Tanks wouldn't be so toxic. I swear to God. Sammy says tanks in the chat there, and I just say lol. You can't see it in the replay, but it did happen. So now we push over, and I make a little bit of a mistake. I don't click the button to make it turn back to what I was viewing, but this is on free camera kinda. So now we don't really get to see what I'm looking at until right here. And I shoot the Ferdinand to the side. Revenge. But then I click it twice by accident, so it looks like that's aimbot right there. But trust me, it's not. I'm not an aimbot. IS-3 over there has his butt poking out, so I try and get a shot, but he moves forward. And look at Sammy on the map. Look at him charging off. There's a lag spike. IS-3 is in the open, so I try and aim a shot in, but the UDES sneaks it. And I don't bother going for the KV-4 because I want to follow Sammy, and Sammy's calling for help. And Sammy, after all my hard work keeping him alive, just has to go and die. So I load HE for the Scorpion G now, so that I can do more damage. And that last shot that went in actually hit him, so it'll be lower HP. And when I come up to this rock, right, the Scorpion G can high roll me, because he's 490 alpha and plus 25%. Means that he could definitely do 509 in one shot. But he pulls right in close to the rock, right, which means his turret has to face at the most extreme angle, which means I can simply move to the right, and his turret is simply not fast enough to turn around and shoot me. And then he donks the shot into the rock, and then my team kill him. So see you in the next video. Bye.